EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stafford. He'll flip this out to Evans. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. There's Evans again, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. O.J. Howard. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Jackson on 1st down.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Beckham in motion right.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Stafford on first down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. Smith catches left side. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Throwing is Stafford. Short pass to Howard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw is Stafford. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 84 yards. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17, Rams 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now Stafford's going to move them around. Now a play fake here on first down. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Stafford. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 24, Rams 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
15-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On first down, Stafford here. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the red zone now, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Stafford looks to throw again. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
Stafford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
Touchdown, Rams.
Zach Evans
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he is into the end zone, so they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
this right out of the locker room. An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
In motion left is Beckham. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Stiff-armed him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Henry. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Henry again. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Rams 15. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now a first down throw, Stafford. He'll flip this out to Evans. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Jackson from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. Again, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Third and goal, Jackson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Tucker's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flush to his right. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. And this one complete again to Mims. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Evans has it left side. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Denzel Mims, 26 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Stafford. There's Evans again, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
That is caught.
Escapes the defender.
Still on his feet.
Touchdown, L.A.
Jeff Smith.
78 yards.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for two.
Right. Double right.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Stafford going to change it up here.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again is Stafford. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Evans. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. This likely a must-have. Third and goal. They'll look to run with Evans.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really